I would say that faith for me has been everything, because there are so many unknowns in business. There are so many unknowns in entrepreneurship. Sometimes you don't know where your next check is going to come from. You know where your next resource is going to come from, but you have to have something that keeps you moving. For me, that's been my faith in God, my faith that God provides. And I could give a million examples of not knowing what's going to happen, and then next thing I know, something has been provided for me. So it's as a result of those experiences that I've had that I think have the faith to continue moving forward with my own ideas. I love to read Ecclesiastes. It's my favorite book of the Bible. And there's a verse in Ecclesiastes 9 where it says that every living thing has a hope. Even a live dog is better than a dead lion. So for me, my own personal beliefs, that led me to think that every person, regardless of the background, regardless of the decisions and mistakes that they made, if they have an idea, if they want to do something with their lives, if they want to change something around, then it's very clear in the Bible that they should have every opportunity to do that. I've lived in Over the Rhine for 2 years now. And I've experienced, all the great momentum that's happening in Over the Rhine. I love the restaurants, I love the shops, I love to bring people to Over the Rhine. However, as an African-American male, I'm not blind that a lot of the businesses and places that I go to are owned by people who don't look like me, despite the fact that many of the residents who live in that community do look like me. So given this Bible verse that has been instilled in me and that I really believe in, I think that there are people who live in that community or surrounding communities who they want to open a shop in Over the Rhine. They want to participate in the growth of Over the Rhine, but for better or for worse, there haven't been as many opportunities for them to participate. So myself and two of my colleagues, we wanted to do something about it. And that's kind of how we stepped out on faith. We just had an idea. From there, we have a shop in Over the Rhine where we're providing a 10-week business course. We're on week 9 right now. We're about to have a pitch night in a couple weeks. We have a shop next door that we're using for folks to actually test their ideas in real time. And it's really been remarkable, man. People have come out of the woodworks and God has really provided for us in a way that I've never seen before. The way that I see Ocean, the way that I see MORTAR, the way that I see all these other organizations that are in Cincinnati, it's becoming an ecosystem. And you look at some of the best and brightest cities from around the country, whether it's Austin or Seattle or Portland or all these other places, they have a cohesive ecosystem where you have folks from the top, these really great accelerators, all the way down to folks who are working with different other populations like we're working with. And I think that if you have strong organizations working in that ecosystem, not approaching it from a sense of competition, that you have a finite amount of resources, but you're seeking ways to collaborate, I think those are the markers of a great city. So to know that Ocean is willing to work with MORTAR, and we're willing to work with them, or we're willing to work with other organizations, to me, it's communicating that Cincinnati is taking that next step to becoming a truly great city that has a truly inclusive ecosystem where, again, regardless of your backgrounds, regardless of your faith, regardless of wherever, there is a place for you and a place for you to participate. So to have a place like Ocean, I think is really encouraging, because it's just another piece of evidence that Cincinnati is making that jump to becoming a truly great city.